In just 9 seconds, the new Porsche 928 S4 can go from 0 to 60 and back to 0.
Hey, little Porsche, I wanna try ya. Crazy baby girl, there ain't nothing like ya. Hey, little Porsche, so right I had to get ya. Bag it up, let's roll. Girl next door, you sexy thing, you turn me on.
Hey YouTube, this is going to be a video on how to remove the EZK and LH from a 1990 Porsche S4. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the trunk and open it up and remove the tool panel. Here I'm struggling a bit with the tool panel, mine's a little difficult to get out. Once you've got that removed, just set it aside and then go ahead and pull the right hand part of the carpeting up and over. And some people have this nice little cover that I specially ordered. Other people don't, so you might have to skip this step if you don't have it. If you do, go ahead and take your cover out. Fits a little tight. And then go ahead and just set that aside. Remove the spare tire if you have one. And then you should be able to access the battery box. Just open that up and you'll see your battery sitting there. Now the terminal leads on my battery take a 1/2 inch wrench. Yours could vary, could be something else. For those not in the United States, that would be 13 millimeter. But like I said, your mileage may vary on that. Just go ahead and turn that counterclockwise and remove the negative battery terminal lead. Pull it off and set it aside. Make sure that there is no way that it can fall down and hit the negative terminal again, because that would re-energize the car, and that's not what you want at this point. Then go ahead and go around to the passenger side of the car, and right there by the passenger footwell is that piece there. It should be screwed in. I am missing a screw, so mine isn't. I also want to add here that I went ahead and pumped the brakes about 4 times prior to starting to mess with these control modules, just to kind of clear the electrics out of this, or the electricity out of the system. But right there you're seeing me pulling the tabs for the connectors. This is kind of, it's hard to explain, but once you're down there you'll see what I'm talking about. Just go ahead and flip those open, and the tab or the connectors just kind of eject right out of there. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and remove this bottom connector here. I'm not exactly sure what that is to, just simply because I didn't want to look it up. It's in there kind of tight. You're going to have to wiggle it back and forth, but it'll come. While I'm doing that, I'll kind of jump ahead a little bit here. You're also going to want to have an 8 millimeter Allen wrench or socket to do the 2 screws that I'm doing right now. I just kind of sped this up because what's more boring than watching somebody ratchet for 5 minutes? So ratcheting away, we get the one out on the top, then the one out on the bottom, and just set those aside so you don't lose them. Okay, so now you can just kind of gently wiggle the 2 control units, and they come out with a bracket. And take that out. Oh, I forgot a step. There's another connector up here at the top that Again, just kind of wiggles out. Again, not exactly sure what it goes to because I didn't take the time to look it up. And that's what it looks like. We're going to take that over to the workbench. Once we're over at the workbench, and I'm really going to fly through this, we're going to use a 3/8 inch wrench. I think that's 10 millimeters in the rest of the world. And there should be 4 bolts on this particular EZK. Mine only had 2. And then you take those off, flip it over, and there's, I believe, 6 on the other side to actually get to the LH. Undo all of those. The washers are magnetized, so those are a little difficult to get off, but you can do it. And then put it all together and do whatever you're going to do with those units. Just want to say thanks for watching the video. Hope this was helpful. Please click like or subscribe. And feel free to share the video. Connor Courtney, love ya. Have a nice day, guys.